The title is true, and I'm not kidding. I'm actually going to not be on YouTube anymore. And I know you guys are thinking, what the heck? This is random. This is like, your channel's doing well.
Stop, Sam. What? Are you serious right now? Like, actually, for real?
Yes, I'm actually for real. And I have 3 reasons why. And then at the end of this, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing instead, and telling you how I may or may not come back on YouTube. So definitely stay in touch. Also, before I give the list of the 3 reasons, I want to quickly tell you, please join the Discord, because if I don't come back on YouTube, I want you to at least still be a part of the community, because it's a great community. Everybody there is very kind and welcoming, and we just have a great time. There's going to be giveaways there's going to be challenges, and those challenges are going to give rewards if you win the challenge. Not even challenges, they're competitions. I don't know why I'm saying challenge, but the point is, that's what we got. All right, the three reasons. So the first reason is that YouTube has changed their algorithm completely, and it's completely terrible, to the point where it's just constantly grabbing people's attention. And I think that's such a bad way to promote YouTube and promote people's content. You see, it never used to be this way. It used to be where creators, they create whatever they want, and yeah, it's got to be good quality, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have to necessarily catch people's attention 24/7, every 3 seconds. And that's what I feel like YouTube is promoting and supporting these people like Mr. Beast. No hate on him, but his type of editing style, where it requires people to have the same editing style as Mr. Beast, constantly getting people's attention. And I really dislike that. It really diminishes what YouTube used to be, and titles have to be phrased a certain way all the time. Thumbnails have to be shown a different way all the time, almost to the point where it's clickbait. Obviously not in a negative way, it's a good clickbait, to where, you know, they click on the video expecting something, and then they see the content that's actually being shown to them, and it still relates to the title, but you have to rename titles to the point where it catches their attention so well. It's not what it used to be, and that's the first reason. And I'm not trying to say that to sound like I'm bad at the game, like oh you know, I'm bad at YouTube, and so as a result I'm just blaming YouTube. No, I've been at this for 3 years, and I see what's been going on. The content that I have made that's more search based, or grabs people's attention because they wanted to search up a review or some type of, those videos do way better than the type of content that I've made, especially recently, the Let's Plays. It really sucks. It really sucks. And the Let's Plays, you have to be a big YouTuber for them to work. And it really sucks that you're kind of forced to either A, have a clickbaity title and thumbnail, or B, just make these constant like search type YouTube videos until you get to the point where you're big. That sucks. It really sucks. And again, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I don't want to put the work in. No, I've put the work in, especially the first year. I did nothing but reviews and mod showcase. I've done nothing but that for that first year. And so I know what it's like, and I know the benefits from it. But that's not something I want to just constantly do. And I thought, especially after that first 2 years, the 3rd year coming in, I would be perfectly fine to do Let's Plays. And there's been improvement, 100%, but it's still, again, you need that attention span, constantly grabbing every 3 seconds, it feels like. And it's so wrong, because that messes with your brain. It destroys your brain. It lowers your attention span, which is not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. Coming to the second thing, and it's mainly because of the first reason why the second reason exists, and that is I have a low passion for YouTube now, and it's mainly because of that first reason. That first reason has really diminished my love for YouTube. I still enjoy making videos, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it, but I just don't enjoy uploading to YouTube because of how controlling and like you don't get the creativity that you used to. I feel like it's just so, again, demanding for that attention grabbing type editing, and that's fine to a certain extent, but to do that every single video, I feel is so wrong. As for the third reason, and the third reason is music. Now, how does music relate to making YouTube videos? Well, not that it relates to, but it's just that it's more superior to making videos on YouTube. How? Making music is something that is based off emotion. It's based off creativity. It's based off uniqueness. If you make a song that's similar to this other song, it's not going to be appreciated. Meanwhile, on YouTube, if I make a video that is similar to Mr. Beast, it's going to be appreciated. And again, that's so wrong. It kind of promotes this idea of copying, but then twisting it to your own version just so that you can get that clickbait in there and get people to click. Music, on the other hand, if it could be completely different from this other song over here, but because it's different, that is why people gravitate to that song. And I think that's something so amazing and so cool. And the thing about music is you create from scratch, especially because something like what I've been doing, and that's Let's Plays and even like reviews and showcase, it can be done by a different person, you guys. I know you enjoy me as a creator, but hear me out. Like, bro, anybody can do what I'm doing. Anybody can turn on a camera, anybody can play a game, anybody can commentate on whatever's in front of them and talk about the game or make a review. Anybody can do that. Yes, they may not have the same personality as me, and that is true. That is very true. That makes the video unique. But as for music, you can go to the very core of the song and make it completely unique from scratch. From the very first note in the song, the very first beat in the song, whatever it may be, it can be made from scratch and turn it into a unique, amazing creation. And that's just something I love so much about music. Plus, on top of that, music has impacted me in a very positive way, to the point where it has really helped with struggles that I've had, situations that I've been in, and mentality, a mentality that I used to have in it that was a negative and wrong way, but to the point where it was impacting others in a bad way. But when I went to this music, this certain song or certain album or artist, whatever it was that they were singing or playing, it just impacted me in a very positive way, to the point where I changed. Yes, I also give thanks to God because He has helped me with those struggles as well. I definitely give that to Him. He's helped me in a more impactful way than even the songs. But second to God, I definitely have to say family. And then third to family is these songs. And it's really just impacted me in a very positive way. If I'm in a sad mood and I go to watch a video that's, you know, funny or something, yeah, that makes an impact. But I feel like with music, it's so much different and way more impactful than watching a gameplay video because you're sad about something or angry about something. You go to music and you can listen to it over and over. You're not going to necessarily watch the same playthrough over and over. You know, once you're done with that playthrough, you're going to go to a different game. And again, that's this idea of copy paste that I don't want. People can do exactly what I'm doing. People can do exactly what I'm doing and they can get away with that. But with music, they can't do exactly what I'm doing and get away with it. They have to be their own unique way because they've heard my music before. Why am I going to listen to this other guy who's trying to be Sam and make the music similar to him? I'm gonna listen to Sam because he started first. You know, you have to be unique. Okay, so at the beginning of this video, I said that I may come back to YouTube. Well, it's not the way you may think. I'm not gonna come back and play games. And this includes Lies of P and Baldur's Gate. This is gonna make people really, really upset. This may make you upset. You may not care, I don't know. But the point is, for those who are gonna be upset about stopping the Let's Play, it's for the best. These games are big. These games are very big, and as a result, it's gonna take a lot of time to make these videos and a lot of days worth of recording and editing, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But again, I don't want to have this idea of constantly having to grab people's attention, having my editor do that. He's been getting irritated with that, and I don't want to speak for him, but he's told me he's getting tired of YouTube itself in general, and especially because of the whole idea of it forces you to be clickbaity, and so the thumbnails have to be a certain way, the titles have to be a certain way, the editing has to be a certain way for it to be, quote, qualified to be triggered by the algorithm. And it's just so, again, wrong. But I don't want to repeat myself, so let me go back to what I was saying. I may go back to YouTube, this channel including, yes, this channel specifically, and it's not going to be Let's Plays, but instead I'll be making games. Game development? This is what sam.exe is talking about? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Game development. So games, making games is so much different than playing a game. Playing a game anybody can do, making a game not necessarily, and especially if you put your mind to the test and really make these unique stories, unique gameplay, unique characters to make it memorable for people to enjoy. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I've made games in the past. There's maybe some clips up here from my editor that's showing right now of some games that I've made. I've only made a few, and they were really small, and they didn't even finish to the point where they were like high quality or anything. They're really cheap and generic. But the point is, I made these things, and they were really fun to make, really difficult to make, but fun to make. And don't get me wrong, games themselves to play are great, but again, I don't want to do things that people can copy. I want to do things in life that are unique to me and unique to what I do and what God has provided to me through talent and a blessing, to the point where I make this thing that people are like, man, that's amazing. How did he do that? You know, it's not like, whoa, sam.exe came out with a new video. How did he do that? How did he edit like that? Well, you can copy like that. You can copy that edit. I mean, yeah, you can copy games and you can copy music, but again, if you copy a video edit style, it's more appreciated than something like you copy a song. You're like, I'm not gonna listen to that other song, I'm gonna listen to the original. If I do come back as well, I want to say this too. If I do come back, I will be doing live streaming more often, because the videos that I upload about game dev is not going to be a once in a week thing. It's going to be like once a month, because, you know, I've got to work on the game itself. It's going to take longer than just 1 week to make a lot of progress. It's going to take a month to make progress on the game. So the videos are going to be coming out probably once a month, at most twice a month. So it's going to be different. On top of that, I was informed by my editor that he's going to have some personal things come up, to the point where he's not going to be able to edit for me anymore. This is probably the last video he's gonna be able to edit for you guys and edit for me. And it really is disappointing. It sucks, but it is what it is. You know, things come up, and so as a result, he's not gonna be able to edit anymore. And if you're thinking, well, what kind of personal stuff is it? Like he's gonna die, or like he's getting sick or something? No, it's nothing bad. It's just that he's gonna be more busy, to the point where he's not gonna be able to edit for me anymore. And again, that is really disappointing, but it is something that, you know, it is what it is. Just notice we're slightly off here on the camera. My bad, G. To end us off, I want to say, please, again, join the Discord server. It's something that is so small. It's free to join the Discord to stay in this community if I never come back to YouTube. In the end, that's everything. That's literally everything I've officially said. I guess the last, very, very, very last thing to say is, you guys are someone who, yes, I've never met any of you, like any of you. I've never met any of you in person. I've never seen like your face. I've never seen your face. I don't know who you actually are. Most of you, I don't even know your real name. Some of you I do because of social, and you've just decided to be a little more personal, and that's really cool. But for the most of you, I haven't. But either way, whether I know who you are more on a personal level, or I know you on a surface level only, I just want to say thank you for supporting me for 10 months, 10 days, or even all 3 years. I just really appreciate the support you've given, and I really hope you continue to not just support me, but follow along with me in this journey to strengthen each other, improve each other, give each other advice, have fun together. And who knows what this path may continue to be. I don't know. You may be able to have the chance to play a game early access that I make, or listen to a song early access. I don't know. Again, you guys are really supportive, and I really appreciate you. I just can't thank you enough. It's been such a fun journey. And YouTube, man, it really sucks to just drop YouTube. It really does. That's why I am considering to go back to YouTube through game development. But even if I don't, I just want to tell you right now, these last 3 years have been a very wild journey. Lots of things I have learned through it, and friends even. You guys have become friends. You guys have become family, some of you. For those who have not become to the point where you're friends, it would be really cool, again, to join that Discord server to maybe one day become friends. Again, that's it. I'm officially done. I blabber on and on. That's who I am. I just blab on and on. And it is what it is. I'm just gonna say goodbye. I really appreciate you guys. I'm not gonna come back for at least a month, like I said, so have a great Christmas. I'll talk to you guys through the Discord, and that's it. And actually, I will probably still be more active on the community tab as well. Go check that out as well. If you want to also be even more personal and DM me, follow me on Instagram. That's probably the best place to DM me and be super personal is on Instagram. I'm active on there. I'm not active on Twitter anymore, so don't even bother. But Discord and Instagram are the best places to be personal with me and talk to me about things, give me advice, ask for advice, whatever it may be. I'm still gonna be active either way through things, just not on YouTube. So long. Love you guys. Goodbye.